I'm a little bit excited about the video today. I just recently did a text-on-text video showing a new procedure that I came up with. It saved a few steps, but I got thinking there's got to be still an easier way. And after playing with it all day, and it's been raining outside, so I've been here just working on it, and I've come up with, I think, the absolute easiest way to do text-on-text. It only requires two toolpaths to do the text-on-text part. You'll have additional toolpaths for cutting it out or any decorative stuff you want to add beyond the text-on-text. But just to do the text-on-text part, only two toolpaths. So let's get creating, and then I will show you the step-by-steps how we go through it. This will be a quick video, but I think you're going to quite enjoy it. Okay, so let's create a new file. Going to make it 22 by 9, material surface on top. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to just do a rectangular around here. And I'm going to do inward corners like this, but I don't want it all the way to the edge. So I'm going to close that, do an offset. I'm going to do 1/2 inch offset inwards and select new and delete original. Okay, so we deleted that one and we got this one. We're going to call that the frame. Okay, and while we're here, we're going to add 3 layers. That's all we need, the frame and these 3 layers. This will be the bottom text. Bottom text. And then this one will be the top text. And this will be combined. But now we have all our layers. So let's go ahead and create the bottom text first. And we're going to go to our text tool. I'm going to pick out a font here. I'm going to use this, just Arial Bold, just for this. All caps, BOEHM. Of course, this can be any text you want. Close. Now we're going to take this here. We're going to make it bigger. That should be about right. We're going to center it. So we're good there. Okay, close that. Now we're going to come over and make our top text. And we're going to come up here again to the text tool. We're going to select, I got this script here, and we're going to put woodworking. Okay, close that. I'm going to put that in the center as well. And we're only going to need 2 toolpaths to do this. But if you add extra stuff, I mean, as long as you could do more raised text down here, V-carve, whatever, then you'll need a path for that. But just for this part, you don't. So what we're going to do now, we got the top and the bottom. We're going to click on the bottom. We're going to say copy to the combine layer. And that'll do that. Then we're going to go to the top and we're going to go copy to the combine layer. And we got that. And just to make it easier, I'm going to close the top and bottom. So all we're looking at is the combine. We'll make the combine the one we're using right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, highlight the bottom text. I'm going to convert this to curves. We're going to take these two and kind of weld them together. So we got to convert it to curves first. And while it's still highlighted, click again and group that. It's important that you group it or it ain't going to work. Then we'll come down here to the top text. We'll convert that to curves. And then we'll group that. So now we got both of these in there and they're both grouped. And I can close this. Now that we got both of those grouped, both of those top and bottom are grouped in the combine layer. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to weld them. And now we have all we need to do our top and bottom. I mean, our, text on text. So let's go over and create some toolpaths. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to, well, yeah, I can highlight all these. That's okay. So I'm going to come over here. We're going to do a pocket toolpath. We're going to go 30 deep, 0.30, 3/10. I'm using an end mill. You could use a quarter inch end mill and then an eighth, to get more detail. But just for this demo, I'm using a 1/8 inch. And I'm going to do a offset. And then here's the whole key. You got to come down here to this vector selector, and you want to click on selector. And you want to click on close vectors. I'm going to take that off of there. Hold on a second. I want to do combine. That ain't letting me do that. Oh, okay. Close vectors. Take that off. We're gonna do the command and the frame, and you see how it selected it. I'm going to associate it with the toolpath, and then we close. So that's selected, and then now we're going to go down here to calculate. And you can see it's cut out everything with the exception of the top and bottom text. And if I do a preview of selected, speed that up a little. So you can see what it's doing is it cut out everything but the top and bottom text. And we've done just one pocket so far. Now we're going to go over here again. We're going to do pocket, and we're going to use the 1/8 inch end mill. We're coming down here to vector selector again and close vectors. And this time we want the frame and we want the top, because we want to cut everything but the top, because we're going to lower it and down to 15. The original one did all this at 30. So we're going to come up here to cut depth. Oops. Cut depth at 15.15. And let me just make sure that's still, the frame and the top. So that's going to cut out basically just all this extra bottom layer when we do it. So we're going to calculate. And now let's hit preview. And lo and behold, we've done pocket 1 and pocket 2, and we got our raised text. I don't know how we can do this any easier than this. And that just makes everything quite simple. I'm sure you can jump into your VCarve or Aspire, just follow the steps I just did, and you're going to see how easy this works. So as you've seen, you can literally go in and try this. Just go into your program. I'm sure, you can duplicate just what I did, and you're going to say like, wow, this is really quite an easy way to do this. And I hope you enjoyed it. And please remember to like and subscribe. It helps us out and it makes all these videos worth making. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.